Imagination and hard work combined to create Santasville, the sweepstakes winner in the Christmas home decoration contest sponsored by the San Diego Junior Chamber of Commerce. The winning entry is at the home of Mr. and Mrs. William R. Smith of 4774 Academy Place in Pacific Beach. The display includes Santa trying out a new mode of travel and Mrs. Claus rocking back and forth on the brightly lighted porch. The Smiths took 3 months constructing their display for this year's competition. They also won first place in last year's contest. Ralph Richardson, chairman of the event, and Steve Cushman were at the Smiths' home to present the winning trophy. Come with TV8 newsreel photographer Frank Childers, a color film tour of Academy Place in Pacific Beach. This is the home of James Adkins, where the nativity scene has been created in a manner that almost startles spectators. It appears so lifelike. Next door at 4774 Academy Place is the home of William Smith. This Christmas display won the Sweepstakes Award presented by the Junior Chamber of Commerce. Smith is a 2-time winner of the award, having come through with the best Christmas display last year, too. Outdoor decorations such as these are kept lighted at least till midnight so that you might enjoy them. And more wondrous color is added to the city's sparkle as Navy ships in the harbor contribute their unique lighting effects to those of the city dwellers. John Alessio, executive director of the Caliente Racetrack, held his 19th annual Christmas party yesterday for the thousands of needy in Tijuana. As usual, the line began forming before dawn, and at noon, the line began to move. Bags of food were given to the parents, and the children were given toys. Every little girl received a doll, and there was a variety of things for the boys. Some received footballs or trucks or games. The number of needy usually reaches about 10,000, and the party usually costs Alessio about $75,000 or $80,000. For the past several weeks, tickets have been distributed to the poorest of families, so they'd be sure to receive some presents. Alessio, who helped in the distribution, can remember his first Christmas party here for the poor in 1947. Then it was held in a restaurant, and 250 attended it. Yesterday, the number treated was reported to be 17,000. This annual party is said by many to be the world's largest private Christmas party for the poor. The San Diego Zoo is a great place to visit, whether it's Christmas time or not. But Christmas, of course, makes it all the more exciting for the small fry when they visit the zoo and are treated to a visit with Santa Claus, clowns, and presents and refreshments. The management club at National Steel and Shipbuilding entertained about 60 youngsters. Chairman Bill Freese worked with the Zoo Education Center in making all arrangements, which included a bus tour of the grounds and a visit to the Children's Zoo before their party with Santa Claus at the Elmer Auto Center. The traditional charm of the natural coastline, which many La Jollans want to preserve, is in marked contrast with a Christmas tree which gives one area a modern touch. This pipe-formed way-out concept of a holiday tree was conceived by Encinitas artist Toza Radakovich. It is being decorated with 3-dimensional cardboard cutouts designed by Sheldon Kirby and John Baldessari, seen here. Caught under the spell of La Jolla's imaginative author, Ted Geisel, known to children as Dr. Seuss, the artists have dubbed the decoration the Whoville tree. It stands 16 feet high and is 30 feet long. It was lit last night following a program featuring the Whoville Band, a group of 60 youngsters ages 10 to 12 who have created their own instruments in workshops conducted by Muirlands teacher Mrs. Ruth Barnwell. The American Legion in Vista sponsored a Christmas party today for the children of servicemen called Operation Santa Claus. Each child received a stocking full of goodies, toys, candy, and nuts. The party was planned so that every fighting man's child in the area would have a Merry Christmas. Nearly 4,000 cookies and cakes were also prepared for the get-together. The United Vista effort was put on to show appreciation of the sacrifices the children's fathers are now making overseas. Santa had little difficulty in pleasing most of the children before he left tonight to visit homes all over the world. Certainly one of the biggest public attractions in the North County area this week is the Carlsbad Fire Station Christmas scene on Pio Pico. This is an annual event at Carlsbad, and crowds number in the thousands. As a matter of fact, on opening day last Saturday, more than 3,000 persons visited the station. Santa Claus is on hand to visit with the children and hand out candy canes. The scene includes a farmhouse, barn, church, and beautiful nativity scene. But with all the attractions, you know what interests the children most: Jolly Saint Nick. A Navy lieutenant commander in Vietnam made sure his family had a good Christmas dinner last night by planning well ahead. Commander Dan E. Fenn, stationed aboard the USS Preble in Vietnam, sent Mr. A's restaurant a check and asked John Alessio to provide a surprise dinner for his family. Alessio told the Fenns that they had won the dinner as a prize in a contest, then broke the news when they arrived. Mrs. Fenn received a corsage, and he gave the children, Donna, 13, and Danny, 12, each a $25 savings bond. The family had steak, salad, and best of all, a cake with Merry Christmas on it. The 22nd edition of Holiday on Ice is drawing Christmas crowds to San Diego's new $6.5 million international sports arena. The show's 14 major production reviews include the McCutcheon sisters, Peggy and Jane of Canada, who are women's pair champions, the Maxwells, a couple of deadpan comedians who feature precision skating and acrobatics in a routine called the World's Fastest Act. The Holiday on Ice troupe consists of 500 skaters who are under contract. One of the show's top individual stars is Ronnie Robertson, who officials say is their highest paid and perhaps most talented skater. He performs in a freestyle performance highlighted by breathtaking spins and jumps. A San Diegan, Ray Ballmer, is another of the stars of the troupe.